Today we are going to make sourdough, whole wheat sourdough bread. Whole wheat sourdough bread. And I'm going to use rye flour to make the polish. Okay, I have just added 150 grams of water.
What is polish?
Polish is the starter to make the sourdough bread. Kind of like the yeast in sourdough world. If you don't make sourdough, then you use the commercial yeast. Okay? This is actually bacteria actually. So I put 150 grams of water already and I put 150 grams of rye flour. And then I stir it like this. And you have to use a spatula. Use a spatula to make it flat. Make it flat so that tomorrow morning you can observe whether it has grown double or not. Use a rubber band. Okay. Then when it becomes double, you can see a lot of bubble inside. Then it's ready for you to use. It's active. Now this is the process of feeding the starter and make it active.
Alright, so we'll continue when it is activated.
It takes I think at least 12 hours. We'll come back.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you. We are using 3 different types of flour to make the bread. So 265 grams each. This is rye flour, wholemeal, spelled wholemeal flour, wholemeal strong bread flour. It's from the same brand, it's organic flour from the UK. Okay? $670 grams of water.
Alright.
19 grams of salt. There are ones that I forgot to put salt in bread. Actually, it's a huge difference. The salt just brings out the taste of the sourdough bread. Okay. Okay. 670 grams of water. Perfect.
Alright.
So now we are mixing it. Sometimes I use my hand. Sometimes I use my hand.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
You could have used it today as well.
Yeah, I can. It's pretty good. I mean the fork, pretty good. It's easier than I thought.
Ah.
The bread is pretty big. It's 1.7 kg.
Wow.
So that's why it's a little difficult to mix by any tool besides your hand. Unless you have a kitchen aid at home. That's why I'm using my hands. Easy, it's mixed already. You ready? Happy baking. So this one we will put it in the fridge after mixing it. And then take it out tomorrow and mix with the polish. Okay? Mix with the polish tomorrow. And let them ferment for a few hours. So making sourdough bread is quite a lengthy process. But it's worth the time.
You want to explain what you're doing?
Oh, I'm putting the clean thing to wrap it, and then I will put it in the fridge. This is our fridge. You see, it's spacious and tidy. See you tomorrow. So it has been 12 hours. The room temperature is around 20, and it has come up 50% only. So you see, the mark was here, and it's 50%. So we will wait for longer hours until it double up. It takes quite some time. You see the sourdough starter has doubled up after 36 hours. Strong fragrance. Wow. I'll show it to you how it's like inside. Okay? If you come close, you can hear the sound of the bacteria as well. See, there's a lot of holes. You can take it up. Smell good. Okay. So start. Put some water on the counter to avoid the dough sticking on the counter. Okay. Now we are going to mix the polish, the bacteria with the bread dough. It's cute. This smells sour. This one just the taste of the flour. I like it. So always wet your hand before you touch your dough. Spread a little bit. Looks like a toast. I'm going to spread the bacteria like putting jam on toast. Spread it. This process is to make the bacteria even everywhere in the dough so that they can ferment properly. Very satisfying to play with dough. I could always call it bread therapy. It's very satisfying to see the loaf coming up in the oven as well.
Yeah.
I like it.
So after this, we have to ferment it again for a few hours.
Few hours, and you can tell.
How many hours approximately?
Approximately, I think 3 to 4 hours.
Okay.
Depending on the temperature of where you live. Our current temperature is roughly 22
Okay.
in the house.
So if you're in a tropical country, it will take
A lot
less.
shorter time.
Yeah, less time.
But then I will show you how to use an indicator to know whether the fermentation is done or not.
Okay.
Okay. You see, I will always wet the tools before I touch the dough, so that to avoid sticking. Okay, clean. So always prepare a bowl of water ready next to you if you have to make bread. But don't make your hand too wet, it's just a little bit of moisture. You see? So now I will keep on folding and unfolding. Basically it's just to mix it, nothing else. I'll use this one.
Bigger one.
Yes, use the bigger one, because this bread is pretty big. I press it. Wow, cute. Feels good. I'm going to make 2 breads today. One is plain, the other one is fig and walnut.
Fig and walnut, which
Yes,
is there.
these are the ingredients.
Yeah.
I got it chopped already when I bought it, so it's very convenient to use. So, kind of like pressing all the bacteria or the starter mix evenly with the dough. That's why this process is important. Anytime you feel that it's sticky, put some water on your tools and your hand. Okay? Do it once more. Make sure that everything's mixed. I feel that the counter is a little sticky, so I put a bit of water. You can see that's very easy. Just to make sure that you wet your hand enough. The most difficult part people usually encounter is that the dough is sticking to their fingers. But this can be easily solved by putting a little bit of water on our fingertips.
Okay.
Okay? See, it's very easy.
Lovely.
So again, you see it's nice. And it's formed properly. Like a pasta. Okay. There. Okay, now I'm going to cut it into 2 pieces. Okay, you want to eat more walnut bread or
Yeah,
more
more
plain?
walnut.
More walnut.
More walnut
So
and
smaller,
fig bread. Yeah.
Smaller for
It's plain.
Come here.
Yeah.
It's alright?
Yeah.
So this is for the plain one.
Yeah.
Plain. So when you cut it, you also have to put some water here. Okay. On this side, I will make the plain bread. So basically, you just need to fold it into the shape of a bread and make it as tight as possible. You see, tight the structure of the bread. Use this one to help you to lock, to fold everything to the bottom so that it won't come out. You have to make sure this is red when you push it inside. Otherwise, if it's sticky, it will pull the dough out. Okay?
Understood.
So now it's formed the shape. Okay, I'll transfer to the baking tray. Now I put it here. So do it fast. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. Okay. So to do this one, you have to spread it so that you can put the stuffings. You can put anything. What else you can put? Raisin. What else? Herbs.
Oh yeah.
Tomatoes, dried tomatoes, cheese. I think we should try.
Chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate. You can try cheese ones.
Yeah.
Garlic.
Yeah.
Garlic bread.
Chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate bread.
That's nice.
Yeah. spread a little bit. The structure is good, so it's not easy to break. Okay, don't make it too thin, otherwise your stuff will come out and burst. Cool. Remind you the bottom of the dough is going to be the top of the bread. So it can't be too thin because now you're putting toppings. If it's too thin, then when you wrap it, the toppings will come out. Okay, and will burn when you bake the bread. Somebody in my family, he loves to have a lot of toppings. No, not toppings, a lot of fillings. So I put more. I also
That's
like
a lot. Don't you think it's too much?
It's not a lot. It's not a lot. I've been baking for so long. Because when you fold the bread, it will go even out.
Okay.
It will get even out. You can see that I'm only putting it on the lower half of the dough, not here, because I'm going to fold it. Use this one to help you. Like this. Okay. Here. There are so many different ways to put your fruits and chocolate and walnut, those things. This is just one way to do it. You can share with me if you have other ways to do it. Okay. Like this. So as you can see, if I fold it here, the fruit will go here, but there's nothing here, so I put something here. Okay. Okay, you use your thumb. Okay, you use your 4 fingers to hold the head of the bowl. Use the thumb to press here a little bit, press. Then you can roll. Okay. Okay. If you just started baking, just make the plain bread. It's a lot easier. You don't have to handle the stuffings. Okay. Or if you're just if you are a beginner, you can put less stuffings, so that's easier to handle. Okay. This is rye and spelt and whole wheat bread. Okay, I'll transfer to the tray and let it ferment. Okay. Nice. Now I'm putting flour on top of the bread and put a generous layer on top of it, because this is going to be your indicator to see how much the bread has fermented. When it's ready, you can see a lot of cracks on top because the bread has expanded. So no matter what temperature you are in, so you will not miss. You don't have to guess whether the bread is fermented or not. You just need to observe. Because after all, this is a living food. The bacteria is living. It's alive. See, this is from the whole wheat flour. This is the cross texture of the. Okay, finish. We kept it under the sun because the room temperature is pretty low. It's after 2 hours of fermentation. You can see the cracks on the surface of the bread. Can you see it? And the bread has expanded. More time to go. You see the bread is cracking even more now after 4 hours of fermentation.
Spread a lot as well.
Yeah, it's become
Expanded.
bigger. Okay, you see the cracks. So that's why we have to put flour on top of the bread. So now we are ready for baking. So first of all, we have to preheat the oven. Come,
Start.
start. Let's preheat the oven. 250. Okay, it will take roughly 10 to 15 minutes. Oven. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
The oven is ready. It's very hot. Put it in the middle. Okay.
How long do we bake it for?
Oh, okay. The size of the bread will affect the time. So every time is different. So I will check by a thermometer. But at the beginning, I will use maximum around 240, 250 to pump up the bread. So at the beginning, it has to be high temperature. I think 10 minutes at the beginning for 240 degrees.
Okay.
Okay?
Alright, see you again in 10
See
minutes
you.
then. Alright, ready.
Let's check the bread. Okay, I use this aluminum foil to avoid the bread from burning. Wow, it has come up. I will use the thermometer to check the temperature. Okay. Thermometer. The inside of the bread has to come up to 85 degrees Celsius. Okay. No, not yet.
Not yet.
It's just 80. Okay? And then if you put this inside the bread, it should come out clean. Actually pretty clean.
Okay.
Let's check again. Oh, okay. It's going up. It's 65, 85, close to 90.
Cool.
Oh yeah, it's cooked. 90 degrees. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, two sides showing that the bread is cooked. It comes out clean, and the temperature has to go up till 85, 90.
Understood.
Okay, it's clean. So it's not sticky anymore. So you just need to check the big one. The smaller one 100% cooked. I have to let it cool down first, and then we'll cut it. Let the bread continue to cook by the remaining heat, and let the moisture come out a little bit.
Yeah.
If you cut it now, it's very sticky. It won't be as tasty as after it's cooled down. Okay, let's cut it after 2-3 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. See you. So it has cooled down for around 2-3 hours already. I just want to say that usually I use a baking tin to bake the bread, because during the fermentation process the bread will expand. So if you have a tin which has a height, then the bread will go up. But then without a tin, it will spread out. Yeah, it's not as high as it should be. So
Correct.
I like the bread to be higher next time. But then still, see how it looks like.
Let's see how it looks inside.
The whole sourdough process actually takes 3-4 days. As you can see, just fermenting the starter and the polish, those things takes 36 hours.
Yeah, so this whole video has been made in 3 days.
Yeah, 3
so you've
days.
seen how much effort we've put. So please like, share and subscribe, okay?
So actually the structure is nice. You see a lot of stuffing. The fermentation is good. It's just that the shape is not as like a how do I say it?
Yeah, like a proper commercial bread.
Commercial bread, because I
Yeah.
didn't use the tin.
Yeah, just because we
But
did not use the container, yes.
I use the tin, then the bread will go up,
Correct.
which will give
The
you
loaf, it's like a loaf bread. It's not like a loaf bread
it's
because
not
we
a
didn't
loaf.
use the mold for
But
it.
yeah, the fermentation
Next time.
has been good. Let's see it.
Because we're new to this place, we still don't have all the logistics. We need to get the right things. Still settling down.
Yep.
Lovely. A lot of filling
Let's try.
inside.
Let's try.
Filling inside, yeah. Let's try.
Smell good. Smell really good. It's moist.
Is it?
It's moist and the fragrance is very nice. Texture is good.
Perfect.
We're going to toast it and add cheese,
And Japanese
sauce.
sauce.
This is our dinner. So try your wholemeal sourdough bread and let us know how is your experience. Enjoy your bread.
Thank you for watching this
Thank you for
video.
watching.
Bye bye.